Hey, it's Bill Robertson from Digital Trends, and we're here down at the Instrument Digital Creative Agency with Justin Lewis. And Justin, we're here to take a look today at this bike and some tech applied to it.
So this bike started its life as a 1973 CB750.
As you notice on this, there's no tachometer and there's no speedometer, and that's where your tech comes in.
We sort of decided that it'd be really great if we could develop, an iOS app or an app that could kind of be your utility for riding the bike. And the byproduct of it was like, okay, well let's also be able to charge the phone, listen to music, and then really taking it into a place where it's like, hey, we could also have this kind of super beautiful, minimal, like heads-up display that just gives you your speed, current location, maybe some basic like trip count, like distance to the end of a tank type stuff. And then in the background of that heads-up display of speed is your current location over top of a Google map that's like loaded in the background. And then kind of with like a simple click, you can actually take it into a mode where it removes the speedometer and just shows like your position and direction on the map. When you plug your headphones into the port back here, it's just directly wired into your normal headphone port.
It was really important for us to kind of figure out electronically how to get our technology to kind of work really well with this bike. So in doing so, we started to look at Mac design, and we knew we wanted to put the phone mounted as a speedometer and have your music wired through it. But we kind of like, maybe we could just take pieces off of our existing towers that we had left over in the studio space and sort of kind of pay homage to them and also kind of like redesign and reformat them so that they actually would work as elements of the bike. We cut out the back panel of a Mac Tower Pro, and we cut out the front power source as well. And so this is an actual locking mechanism from the Mac Tower that we have here in the space, the original power button, the audio jack, and USB auxiliary power. And so we just kind of like fabricated a little aluminum box for that, and we started kind of looking at lines and the way some of these things could all tuck together. So the line of the knee knock in the gas tank is the same as the laptop handle on a Mac Pro, or a MacBook Pro, excuse me. And then this whole back flap, like I said, is from the Mac Tower Pro, and we use the same locking mechanism that you would open up the tower to modify or add RAM or whatever. So we took a stock LED light that we had found. That's another thing too. We kind of wanted to make sure that everything was LED, just because we're working with technology. We're going to kind of pay attention to some of those details. But in the end, it turned out really good, and yeah, I mean, the line's really clean and really sharp. I think it complements the bike really well, but also sort of pays homage to Apple design, Jonathan Ive, without being too overly cheesy and overdone.
We want to thank Toby and Justin here at Instrument in Portland, Oregon, for giving us a tour of the DCB 750, and we're going to check back as the bike and the app keep evolving and hopefully go for a ride soon.